Hello there, as opposed to get lost, which some of you grade 9s want me to start with. Let's go over your topic 4 questions so that you can see whether you had it right or not. First, it wants to know, why do you need to filter or boil water 5 minutes if you take it from a mountain lake, assuming you want to drink it? Well, even though mountains, streams, and lakes have beautiful crystal clear water, there are still parasites and certain bacteria like Giardia in it, which can cause intestinal illness. And so we need to boil it off to purify it. So a mountain stream meanders, and of course there are lots of animals that might poop along there, like deer, and the soil itself has lots of microorganisms that can get into the water supply right along the path of the stream, and so it's deceiving. Mountain lakes and mountain streams are a source of fresh water, but it's not potable, which means drinkable. Next, what's a pollutant? Any material of form of energy that will cause harm to living things. So any material or form of energy. What's pollution? It's an alteration of the environment, producing a condition that is harmful. Next, how do we convert things to parts per million? This is on page 216 in your book. You should read that over. Parts per million literally means so much out of 1 million. And the top and the bottom have to be the same. So if you have units in milliliters, this has to be in milliliters. So let's look at this one. So how much is this tiny amount of calcium in 30 liters of water? What is that in ppm, parts per million? Step 1 is, let's make our units the same, top and bottom. So 0.0043 milliliters over 30 liters. Let's make that 0.000043, and let's make this into milliliters, so the top and bottom are the same. So what is that? You've got to times it by 1,000, and so that's 30,000 mils. The next step, now that we have the units, top and bottom, let's make it out of a million. So 30,000, how much do we have to multiply by to make it out of a million? We'd have to times that by 33.33 to get 30,000 into a million. So times the top by 33.33, and you get 0.0143 repetant 3, and there's your answer in parts per million. Next, one thing, if you read page 216, you'll notice that solid particles are a little different. This is liquid. If you have a milligram per kilogram of substance, that is equivalent to a part per million. So in this case, we're dealing with something in solid, in soil. So it's in milligrams of 200. So let's set this up. 5 zeros. So that's insecticide in soil, 200 per kilogram. Well, 1 kilogram per milligram is the same as a part per million. So let's make it out of 1 kilogram. So what do? We divide by 200. So we divide this by 200. So 0.00 divided by 200 is a really tiny number, 0.123456725 milligrams per kilogram. And a milligram per kilogram is the same, so this is in parts per million. So the answer is 0.1234561234562.